They did, yeah. Can you check it real quick, see if it's working? Mm-hmm.
So, it is
Oh, it's working, huh? Good.
No.
Must be.
Here's where it stops
guys
working.
or girls who I can involve in my life, who I can bring into my life to go to cool things, go on adventures. So I'm thinking of dating as a top of funnel, bottom.
No, check the new one. Check the new live. I'm on it. I'm on a new live stream.
There is where it ended.
Yeah, I know, bro. Let's check the new live stream. It's not that one. It's a new one. Nope. Here, can I see your phone?
See, don't miss it.
Check, Mike, check. Huh. Well, I don't know if this is working. We'll just see. Anyways. Alright. I'm going to go on this. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the live. It cut out a second ago, but I actually wanted to talk about, I was getting deep into this topic. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was this. You must value your time. Now, I'm going to tell a quick story about a networking event, and there's 2 points I want to make. Number one, can you hear me? That's actually number one. Can you fucking hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because before the volume wasn't working. I got to make sure. It's working. Okay, good. So, number one, you must value your time. And then number two, cold approach is a superpower. And by the way, guys, if you have a chance, check out the new video. It's fire. It's really good. Leave a comment if you can. 50 hidden truths all about approaching women. It's the 50 best things I've learned in the last 2 years. I just took the best epiphanies. Like really, I really loaded this with so much value. I think you're going to love it. I'm excited. And let's go ahead with this live stream. So I went to a networking event today, and at the table I was sitting at, I was confined to about 5 or 6 people. There was no one I genuinely, there's no one I genuinely wanted to connect with at that table. And long story short, I kind of already said this in the last live, so I'm going to save my words a bit. But long story short, at this table, I felt like I couldn't connect with the people. And I felt like it was just a bad match, and these aren't just simply not the people I want to build connections with. I'm building and creating a social life of my dreams. I want to have women and really cool men and like all the cool things and a really good social life. I want to consistently meet new people. I want to have cool things to take them to, and I want to go on really intimate, fun adventures with them as well. So I'm very selective with who I want to surround myself with. So I'm at this networking event, and within about 5 minutes, I realized that there's no one here I genuinely want to connect with. And I'm trying. I approach everyone, talk to the guy on my left, talk to the girls in front of me, talk to the Indonesian and Dutch couple. They were actually really fucking cool. I enjoyed talking with them. Talk to the Canadian girl on my right. But I found that the energy of everyone else kind of made it unenjoyable for me to be there. Now, I'm a busy guy. I meet cool people all fucking day. I have epic conversations all day. I have people I haven't called back in months. I have my mom I haven't called in a while, and I need to call her right now. I have, after this live, I have Melvin, who I haven't hung out with much because I've been busy. I have so many friends I could hang out with. I have so many girls, honestly, like Instagrams and people I could hit up to hang out with. I have a girl hitting me up right now. I'm not going to hang out with her because I don't want to be up all night. I want to wake up early. I have great, incredible things to do with my life. I have ideas. I have work to do. What the fuck am I doing at a networking event in front of 6 people who are making me literally feel bored and aren't really putting in their best effort to network either? And I'm forced to sit down at this dinner. And it made me realize that, like, in some networking, I've been to some good networking events, but usually I would have power with who I could talk to. Like, it was standing, I'm talking to everybody, and then maybe we're all unified by one person who's a speaker and we're learning, and it's just this different experience. Maybe we're all in the same niche of something, but this was a random dinner with random people. Like, we're all selected randomly in Bali. And I realized I had pretty much nothing in common with everyone on the table, or at least I didn't see anything, and they weren't really trying to reciprocate. And it made me realize 2 things. Number one, cold approach is fucking effective. Throughout the day, I talked to Tristan Social today. We caught up a little really quick. I talked to a guy with 500K subscribers in the sauna. Cool mother, like this dude, his name was like Taboo or something. I forget. I have to find it. We traded Instagrams. He's making bank. He's getting lots of views. His channel's blowing up right now. We were sharing game. He said he wants to hang out sometime. I'm down. This is someone I would, and we had a really good conversation. This is someone I actually get along with. We're in the same field. Here he is. The Taboo Room. The guy who runs the Taboo Room. Has 163K on YouTube, and then on Instagram, and then 482K on YouTube. It was crazy. He's just chilling in the sauna. I said what's up to him. Actually, we had said what's up to the girl next to us, but she was just, she was kind of like, she didn't really want to talk. And then he joined in on the conversation. He ended up being way cooler than her, which was funny. And then just like, talk to everyone. And that's why another lesson, talk to girls and guys. That's a whole nother topic. Like, you shouldn't just be approaching the hot girls. That's a mistake. At the highest level, you're approaching everybody. Everybody. So, yes, no homo. So the number one thing I learned was cold approach is just effective, man. Like, I can meet people on the street. If I'm going to be placed at a networking event where there's nothing connecting us, there's no niche, there's no speaker involved, there's no like, maybe we make a certain amount of money, or there was one I joined called the New Elite. You know, we're all unified by one person we follow, so we all have similar ideals. If there's nothing unifying us, I might as well just do cold approach. I meet so many cool people. I met a really cool girl on the beach. I thought she was an OnlyFans girl at first. I judged her wrong. By the way, don't judge a book by its cover. This is something I also learned today. All the coolest people I talked to today, I had judged beforehand. My fault. That's my bad. I learned there's so many fucking cool people there. Don't judge a book by its cover. And then here's the second thing I learned. This is the biggest thing. Genuinely, that's pretty good. Give me 1 sec, Devashaw. I'm gonna read that in a sec. You gotta value your time. What the fuck was I doing at that night? Bro, an hour passed by before I was able to leave. I was so pissed. I was like, an hour, bro. I got things to do. This is something my mentor said the other day in a video, and it stuck with me. What do you guys think, and you can answer below, what do you guys think is the number one indicator of success of someone? Now, I have my own opinions about this. I think it's, when I answered that question when he asked it, I commented, stress tolerance. I think it's stress tolerance. But what do you guys think? And he had a different answer. What do you think is the number one indicator of success? Well, he said it was successful people value their time in ways other people don't. They simply value their time more. So when I was at this dinner, an hour passed by, I just realized that I don't have to stay till the end. I can just simply get up and leave. I was like, that might be weird. Fuck it. I got up. I said, hey guys, it's been a pleasure, everyone. I hope you have an amazing day. Have an amazing night. Nice to meet everybody. I got up and left. And I just felt a sense of like, you know, like I'm a fucking man. Like I got shit to do, and I felt good about it. And I kind of felt a little petty too, because I felt like some of the people at the table, I'm like, bro, you're going to go to a networking event and you're not going to try to network. You're just going to sit and you're not even going to try. Like, at least try. You're already here. And I just had a sense of like, I'm not someone who wastes my time usually. And I've noticed that the older I get and the more things I have to do and the more my ambitions grow, the less I waste my time. And I think that's the number one indicator of you're starting to level up. I personally, and I genuinely feel it. Like I don't waste a second of my day. I try not to. I try to get an ROI from everything. What do you think? Do you think?
Yes, you're sitting here and eating and doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a hard time. Like, I get antsy. Antsy. You know what antsy means?
No.
I get like fidgety if I start wasting time. And that can be a bad thing, by the way. I need to learn how to relax sometimes. Yeah. And I can relax. On a recovery day, I'm chilling. Like, on the day I was recovering after boot camp, we were chilling. We were doing nothing, talking about nothing.
You're barely relaxing on recovery.
I barely relax on recovery, yeah.
You're a workhorse.
I am a work machine.
You work all the time.
Yeah, by the way, I have like 20 videos backlogged, by the way, guys. bangers too. Some of the best videos ever shot. Just released one of my favorite videos I've ever shot. 50 Hidden Truths to Cure the Male Loneliness Epidemic. Now, if this one doesn't get a lot of views, I don't give a fuck. Because I know anyone who watches this and likes what I do, they're really going to appreciate this video. It's a banger, man. I dropped some gems in that one, so check it out if you want. And yeah. And I just saw an interesting comment, so I'm going to address it. Aren't you worried about other people's opinion? Fuck no. I really don't. I actually had such a massive sense of satisfaction leaving. Do I care about the people's opinions of people who didn't really try to get to know me? Fuck no. The only people I maybe cared about were there were this couple, but actually, I think they would respect me more. The fact, I mean, maybe I'm delusional, maybe I'm a little delulu, but I think they see me, even the people who didn't try to network with me now see me in a different light. They're like, wait a minute, he just got up and left. He said, fuck it, I'm not gonna sit here. And it wasn't awkward either. I was talking to everyone at that table. You wouldn't have, the thoughts I have in my brain, no one would know I was having them. But in my head, I'm fucking like, what am I doing here? But on the outside, I'm like, so what do you do? Awesome. And it's just, I feel the energy of the entire room, and I just feel like everyone, like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, like the general attitude I had to the table was like, okay, guys, what are we doing here? Let's talk. Let's fucking network. We're here. Let's do something. Otherwise, I'll go home and fucking do something else. I got shit to do.
This reminds me about a thing I want to share. Like, we went to a networking event once together. There's some high-level people there, but and the value of this event was 1K, and then to be able to have access to the event even more. But that's not the important part. Like, on the final dinner that night, everybody is sitting there, and you even go out the cold approach instead. And I remember everybody talking about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Because you left like before even finishing the dinner. You went out cold approaching instead.
You know, that was
all these high level guys are sitting there and talking. You just went out yourself to cold approach.
Only like 2 people joined me. Reese joined me, and this other guy named Demir joined me. Nobody wants to cold approach. It's one of the things that like almost no one will do. It's something I learned surprisingly. Really cool high level dudes, people making way more money than us. They won't cold approach. Yeah, and I remember that. In that particular situation, I don't know why I felt the need. I was obsessed last year in December all the way up until like July. I was fucking obsessed with cold approach. Like, man, I went out a lot. And after July, I just had to run boot camp, so I went out a lot again. But my obsession has lowered because I really did a lot. I fucking fucked way too many girls, and I've done a lot. So it's just been a long journey. But that's interesting. You know what? I will say, in that networking group that we went to, I kind of felt a similar thing there. But I just don't like dinners because during the actual networking event where we all standing and talking to people, I loved it. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We were talking, the event, the boxing event, everything was cool. But the dinners I don't like because you can't move around and talk to people. You're just stuck in front of the people you happen to sit by, and you're like, well, if we ain't vibing, we ain't vibing. And we're just like, so what do you do? And it's like this stale, if there's like staling out and they're not trying, it's like, bro, I don't get that. Like, if you're at a networking event, why not try to network? Like, why not try? Like, we don't have to fucking do business together, but just fucking try. We're at the networking event. A lot of these guys I felt like weren't trying. And I just asked myself, okay, well, what am I gaining from this? What's the fucking ROI? I talked to Jack. He's given me advice. I already got everything I needed from that event. Oh, there's no ROI here. Let's do something productive. I'm very much so, let's do something productive.
Yeah. That was just hilarious.
So, you gotta value your time. And, you know what? Another thing. This is a deeper topic. I have a girl who hit me up today. I was going to show you the text message, but I don't want to disrupt the live. Ukrainian German girl.
All the time.
She wants to hang out tonight. It's her last night in Bali. That basically means I want to tonight. I shouldn't even think about her right now because I'm going to get tempted to bring her over. But I have a run club in the morning. And I just know, because I've seen her before, I just know that if she comes over, I ain't sleeping tonight. I probably won't make it. I invited a lot of people to that run club. I invited a lot of people to the run club.
That's important.
I can't miss it. AKA, I have to not see this girl tonight. And for other reasons that you know of. I probably, the other reasons are probably the main reason why I'm not seeing her. Otherwise, I probably would have skipped the run club and saw her. A lot of my life, I've made very poor decisions on where I spend my energy. I'm gonna repeat that because that's actually huge. A lot of my life, I've made very poor decisions about where I spend my energy. And I have spent it in ways where I don't get much ROI. I feel drained afterwards. I'm hanging around people I don't fucking care about. Maybe I'm trying to work on my business, but I'm doing tasks that don't actually push the ball forward. And that's okay. It's okay to do that from time to time. But, the ant. I think a lot of my life I've suffered and I haven't grown because I've done stupid shit. Like I'll see the Ukrainian-German goal right now, and then I won't make it to the running club event who I invited 3 or 4 really valuable connections. And because of that, those 3 or 4 really valuable connections won't take me as seriously and won't want to hang out with me as much. And I have thrown away opportunities for retarded things like that. And truthfully, this Ukrainian-German girl, I think she might be an escort. She's really hot. I don't know what she does, but whatever she said, I don't believe it. She said she was a nurse. I was like, you ain't no damn nurse. This is a bullshit story. And she's just traveling the world. She's going to Brazil next. She's going here. She's going there. I'm like, what do you do? You do what? You do nursing? I didn't even want to pry because I could tell she was not telling the truth. She's hot as fuck. I don't know what she does. Maybe it's OnlyFans. I don't know. But all I know is hanging out with her is not a good... I have a lot of crazy stories about this girl. I could tell you more. Maybe in certain situations I can invite her out to a party or something, and maybe like she can party with us and social proof, put her on the video. But I don't care about that, man. I don't care about... I'm not going to say I don't care about getting laid. We're all men. But genuinely, I don't care about getting laid enough to ruin my life anymore. And I don't want to spend time with people where I'm pretty sure if I hung out with her, and just like I was hanging around these people at the networking event, I just felt drained. I just felt like, what am I doing here? Like, it's okay if we don't connect, but I don't want to be forced to sit here. So I got up, 20 people at the table, and I just got up and left. And you know what? Since I do so many things out in public, so many crazy things like that out of my comfort zone, I didn't actually feel much anxiety leaving. Like, maybe like a little bit. I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of fucking, oh, whatever, let's get out of here. But it was like for like 5 seconds, and then I felt great. I felt really, and this is how you know you made a good decision, is how do you feel after? I felt powerful. I was like, I'm the fucking man. Like, I have shit to do, and I feel it, and they can feel it, I think. Or maybe they think I'm an asshole. I don't know. But either way, I mean, I enjoyed talking some of the conversation we had, but overall, the only thing I really got out of that event was I learned that you have to value your time, and that sit-down networking events usually aren't the best. Those are the main 2 lessons I got from that. And that's a valuable lesson. Now, if I go to another one of those events, then I'm a dummy, and I learned that you don't go to random networking events. Also, networking events that have a shared purpose are better as well. That's why Cold Approach is so effective, by the way, for networking. Bro, the people in my community and the people in the meetup are fucking bros for life, even though they have such different backgrounds and such different jobs. Because cold approaching with a bro in the right way, when you lift each other up, you become friends for life. That's how we first became friends, was cold approaching. That's actually how I became friends with most of my friends now, because I'm the cold approach guy. But you end up going through a hardship together and experiences together, and it just makes you closer. All right, guys, before we end this off, I'm going to read off some of these questions. We actually got a good amount of them. Good evening, awakening within. Bro, I was on a date. The girl had feelings for me. She confessed by herself, but I don't know what happened. The next day, she friend-zoned me by saying I'm not ready for a relationship. It's a confusing one. Sounds like she thinks you're a player, or she doesn't want to get hurt kind of thing. You can't control it. The bottom line is she said she's not down for a relationship. Move the fuck on, and there's nothing you can do. This is also why Cold Approach. I just shot a video today with my buddy Sean and how Cold Approach saved his life, because he was originally in like a lot of toxic relationships. And now he has the ability to find a new girl within a day, really, because he knows how to cold approach en masse, and he's good at it. So, get him. Get him. Yeah, get him. Come on. Get. Come on. Hey, here, hold on. Film me. Let me show them moves. I'm a little full right now, but I've been taking boxing Soviet style. Oosh, 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 oosh. I know I'm probably fucking retarded right now, but I've been taking a lot of boxing lessons. I got sparring on Saturday. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, so full. I feel good though. I feel strong. Like I was fat in the summer. I cut down a little bit, and now I just feel fucking strong. And I'm still fast, like fast enough, and I still got strength. I could get, my stamina's not that good right now though. I could work on it. Going to a run club tomorrow. Or I could pump up a Ukrainian German baddie. Not gonna do it. Stay strong, boys. Stay strong. Isa, 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 Isa. Alright. Sorry guys. I got motivated by Melvin. What was I saying? Bro, learn cold approach. It's the sad truth is you shouldn't actually be obsessing over this. Like you should just kind of be like, oh well. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be. We're all human and we all learn and grow. But 5 to 10 years from now, if you learn cold approach, little things like this won't bother you much because you'll be in abundance. It's only bothering you and it means something to you because you don't have any other options. Now there is a beauty to your first few experiences with women. I think they almost feel deeper. Like the first time you have sex or the first time you fall in love, it's just really deep and it's amazing. And that's actually something I'm trying to get back to, which is instead of seeing so many different women, you kind of lose your ability to pair bond. You almost lose that ability to emotionally invest. I don't think that's actually healthy. And I think it's good to be emotionally invested, but not in a fucking girl who's uncertain. Not in a girl who's like, you know what, I don't think I'm interested anymore in this and that. It's like immediately like she's done. It's like if I were to try to do, I'm trying to think of a good example. It's like if I was trying to do something like a business deal with someone and they were like, well, I'm not sure if I want to do the business deal. It's done. Like I don't want a 50-50 partner. Or if it's like if I'm trying to do something important with someone, it's like you don't chase. Now maybe you still have fun with her and be her friend and play the long game, but don't emotionally invest in someone who's not ready for it. She already said it. She just told you what the fuck is up. Learn cold approach so you can be in abundance. In the long run, you're going to have to. It's the hard truth. Thank you, student of life. Good to see you on the live streams. Were you like this your whole life? Value your time. How does one get into your mindset? No, I was not like this my whole life, and I wish I was. They ask, was I like this my whole life? Value my time. No, I wasn't. I was not. I hung around the wrong people. I wasted lots of time, lots of fucking time. I wish I was. I really wish I was. This is the biggest regret that I have is not valuing my time more at a younger age. Seriously, I really wish I did. I wasted so much time. I did stupid things. I used to go to music festivals all the time. I didn't even care about the music that much. Get into bad habits and wasted my time. I feel like I'm making up for lost time, so I'm even more hard on myself about wasting time now because I feel like I've wasted enough of it. I'm 28 now. Holy shit, flew by. And I have big aspirations, We're only on this planet once. I think we only get one spin unless we reincarnate, but I'd probably reincarnate into like a fucking golden retriever or a cow or something. I don't know if I'm going to be a human again. And I think it would be fun to be a golden retriever. Yeah, everyone loves you. You're cute as fuck. You're running around. Girls want to pet you.
They're really good at cold approach.
They're good at cold approach as well. Yeah, I'd be cool with being a golden retriever for one lifetime. I would like that. That'd be fun. Be a good experience. All right.
That is nice.
How does one get to that mindset?
Golden retriever.
That's a good question. How do you get to the mindset of valuing your time?
How did you do it?
That's a good question.
You realized you were wasting.
For me, it was just getting older and not having what I want. And now it's just a habit at this point. I hit 26, hit rock bottom. I had businesses before, but nothing at the moment. And I felt like a complete fucking loser. And then I had to ask myself, what have I done with the last 8 years of my life. Huh, a lot of bullshit. Well, I deserved my reality then, and it's time to work. It was reaching 26 and just feeling like a loser. Just like, what am I doing? What the fuck? It's crazy. Working at a restaurant again at 26. I'm 28 now. Working at the restaurant again. And knowing I'm too damn smart for this shit. Like, I've had businesses before. Been around the world. I've tried and failed multiple businesses. Now I'm like, what, can I take your order, sir? Okay, chicken hibachi, okay. Hey guys, make that. It's like, I was like humbled. And then I would be at work and I didn't give up. I was working my ass off. I remember all I did was work. I was like, I'm gonna find a way out. I'm not gonna stay like this. This is fucked up. And I hated my living situation and I hated my reality. And I had no one to blame but myself. And then from that moment on until now, it hasn't stopped. I still have that fire under my ass. I realized that the reality of the world is it's hard and life is kind of shit if you don't make a cool reality. And I realized that my life, I don't have a safety net. I'm going back to a shit reality if this doesn't work. So when I'm sitting at a networking event for more than an hour, wasting my time, I actually get infuriated. I get antsy. I can't stop shaking. I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? Give me the bill. Get the fuck out of here. I ate my food faster than anyone. I was like, bah, 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 bah. Before the girl on my right even touched her food because she was waiting for everyone else's food to come, I had already finished mine. And then as soon as I was done, I got up and I paid and left because I got shit to do. And if it's not bringing in an ROI, what are we doing? It's the energy of life or the energy of death, as my mentor would say it. That's kind of extreme, but it's, I don't know. Now, I will play devil's advocate to everything I'm saying. I know some spiritual hippie will say, you want to be present, power of now, a new earth, untethered soul, Eckhart Tolle, Wim Hof, got to be able to be present in these moments. And maybe he's right. But I was a super hippie back in Hawaii. I did some cool shit in my life. Hawaii, I don't regret. That was amazing. But I used to be a super hippie. I've been through that meditative phase. And let me tell you, when you're broke, it still kind of sucks. And eventually the meditation retreat and the living in a tent got old and my money ran out and I had to go back to a shit job. And guess what? It wasn't fun. So the cold reality is you have to value your time if you want to be successful. How much do you think your sense of self influences your life? That's a deep question. How much do you think your sense of self influences your life? A lot. I think people can feel how you feel about you can see I can see right away if someone's insecure just by seeing how they talk. And I'm pretty sure your sense of self there's something called success barriers. It affects everything in your life. I'm trying to get my friend Sean to make videos. When we're alone and he's telling me stories at a closed table, he can captivate the room. He's such a good storyteller. When the camera's on and there's people around, for some reason, he can't. Now I'm trying to break him out of that. It's something to do with the sense of self, I think. I don't know. I used to be like that. He's going to break through just like I did. He has the potential. But the point I was trying to make was your sense of self dictates everything. I don't really know what else to say to that. But yeah, it does. But I'm leaning more towards massive action. That's the only way to change your sense of self. Is your brain wants proof, not promises. So don't overthink it. Just take action. I thought you wanted to add something. I'm going to keep going.
I don't know what that question means.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just too rusty.
Not sure I kind of know what it means, but then at the same time, my general vibe from that question, not a bad question. Thanks for asking. I appreciate you being on here. I'm not trying to be mean. But my general vibe is just like, who cares? Like massive action. Don't overthink it. Don't get lost in your head about things, the little things. Not sure if you know who Austin Dunham is, but I edited his online dating course. Awesome. Ben Webb, congratulations. Yeah, Austin Dunham has good content. I like it. I think he talks a lot about looks maxing though, which I don't know. Does he talk about looks maxing? Yep. Shout out Jaherd. Devashar, thank you, mate, for your advice, and I always see your videos. Watch the newest one. It's banger, bro. Watch that one. I went on a date in the video too. Shout out to that flag. Is that Spain? I don't fucking know. What flag is that? Do you think visualization helps to increase comfort zone?
Did you like...
Visualization, visualize. I like praying in the morning. I think visualization gives you energy and recenters you. But motherfuckers will do anything but do the actual work. So don't be one of those guys who thinks you can visualize yourself to success. You're gonna have to go through pain, suffering, and turmoil and hardship to get better at anything. Just get ready for the shit. Embrace the suck, as the Marines like to say in the US. Embrace the motherfucking suck. But I visualize every morning through prayer and through gratitude and through asking for things to God. And I pray and I visualize my success through prayer and journaling and ideas. And I think every morning I like doing that sometimes. I don't always do it, but I do it maybe half my week. It helps center me and refocus on the things that are important and get all the messy thoughts out of my head and distractions. Because very often distractions will distract you from your purpose and what actually matters in life. Just like that networking event, I was like, this is a fucking distraction. I'm getting out of here as soon as I can. So, guys, much love to everyone who joined. 30-minute live, as always, 3 times a week, boys. Love you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you gained value. I was very passionate in this one because it's something that just happened today. I'm going to try to make the live streams more spontaneous into what's actually going on in my life. And I find that it's more authentic that way, and the advice comes off a lot better. How do you not let the ASD kick in while closing? I live in a stereotyped country. What is the ASD? I don't know what the ASD is. So you're going to have to figure that out on your own. I love you, bro. You got this. Wow. Yeah, I feel good. As always. Anti-slut defense. Okay. Be one of the guys who, I don't know because I've never lived in this. I like to draw from my actual experiences, but what I will say is I've pulled some girls. One girl from a country where is very traditional. It's in the Middle East. I'm not even going to say which country. And I pulled. She was a virgin. I'm sharing too much, as always. Shout out to the live streams. And she told me that her friends, number one, she'd rather do anal. She's like down for like all these crazy things. And number two, I know it's crazy. I'm sharing too much. I heard that before. Number two, yeah, it's crazy. Like she's down for anal, like, and she'll give head, but like, you know, she doesn't want to lose her virginity. Fair enough. She'd rather fuck other girls because she's afraid she would fuck a guy in her country and then they would judge her for it and tell all of her friends that she's a slut. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are lame, bro. You gonna have sex with a girl and then judge her? You the one who fucked her. I was like, really? So you rather fuck girls because of that? So I was like, damn, that's crazy. And she was hot. She was bad, bro. Oh my God, if you saw this girl. In respect to that culture and respect to that country, she's going to be a great wife, a great girl, and her body count will be very, very low. But in my head, I think you got to be the man. If I was living in that country, I would be that one guy who just gets it. And you want to signal that as much as possible to the girl. Like, you have to pretend you're in her shoes. Realize that she's a fucking human and she likes sex just as much as you, if not more than you, and she's judged for it. So you be the guy who's not judgmental at all, and then you're in the category of guys that she can sleep around with and have that fun adventure with. Because she came to Bali for a week, and I was that guy because I'm the Bali guy that she met, and I have a fun story about it. And guys from her own country can't get with her without marrying her, which is fine, great culture, respect it. But it's like, dude, girls are going to be girls in today's age. If it wasn't me in Bali, it was another guy in Bali. I just happened to be the last dick standing before she left. So what I would say is make sure you don't judge, bro. Make sure you realize she's deeper than culture. It's deeper than all this human. It's deeper than this shit. It's human. It's like, we like sex. It's normal. Like, if you're the guy who doesn't judge and you're cool and you get it, she will feel that from you and she'll be more comfortable opening up. You guys can just be friends. And then whenever the time comes, you'll be that guy. You'll be that guy, that empathetic, understanding, socially calibrated, cool, charismatic, non-judgmental guy who girls love to be around. That's what you want to be. So, anyways. Sorry, brother. Thomas, was I too unreal for you? Welcome to the motherfucking live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace and love. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I gained so much energy from these, bro.